I went to the city called Perth, a work-study program. They usually know Taiwan have some trouble with China.
A cigarette?
Hey!
Gonna get some Maccas. 我傻眼了 Going to this shop, this arvo, just say afternoon. I love Australia and Australian people, but Australian slang's a little bit. 欢迎来到救救大家好，我是 Kyle.
I'm Wei, and I'm a YouTuber.
So, Wei, you worked abroad in Australia, is that right?
Yes, that's
Can you
right.
tell us a little bit about that?
I work and also study English at the same time.
A work-study program.
A work-study program.
What was your experience like in Australia? Where did you work?
I went to the city called Perth, which is the most lonely city in the world.
Why is it the loneliest city in the world?
Because if you want to go to the closest city, you have to spend more than 5 hours. My first experience is a barista. We sell coffee, of course, and also sell churros.
Churros are popular in Australia? Do you like churros?
At the first time, yes, I like it, but
You probably got sick of it.
yes.
Okay.
I also work in delivery.
You were a mailman?
Yeah, I were a mailman, but the mail is not from the government, more like advertisements.
Advertisement.
Yeah, advertisement mail. Yes, some Australian people, they don't want to get a junk mail, so they will put the sign on the box, say no junk mail.
Okay, so what do you do?
Sometimes I still put some.
So secretly slide it in there. So were those your two working experiences there?
Two more.
Two more.
Yes. Okay. Next one is
Were there any difficult times there?
yes. Sometimes it's pretty hard to.
It was.
Sometimes it was pretty hard to fit in their community.
Were there any cultural differences or?
Cultural thing is not a problem because I was a flexible person at the moment. I have a lot of Taiwanese friends, of course, but sometimes I want to choose which group I should hang out with.
You had two social groups and you
Yeah.
had to decide.
Yes, I'm the middle person, you know.
Okay. Now, do you feel like you have changed as a person after your experience?
I became a confident person because I can speak English with Australian.
When you're speaking to Australians, how would you introduce Taiwan to them?
They usually know Taiwan is an island. They have some trouble with China.
So they know a little bit about the politics.
Yes.
How about culture?
I will tell them more.
Okay.
It's like Taiwan have tons of temples and we have a lot of night markets.
If you wanted to introduce snacks to them, what would be the first one you told them about?
Oh, I would say the stinky tofu. Is that your favorite?
No, not for me.
Have you tried it before?
I've had it enough times. I don't need to have it again. Did anyone know that bubble tea comes from Taiwan?
Oh yes, I forgot to tell. Yes, I also told them bubble tea is from Taiwan.
What's your favorite food in Taiwan that you could not find in Australia?
Deep fried chicken.
咸酥鸡,
Yeah, 咸酥鸡.
Taiwanese fried chicken.
Taiwanese fried chicken.
Yeah, keep it simple.
And also 卤味.
Lu Wei.
Teach me 卤味.
Maybe Wikipedia will say, oh, it's Lu Wei. I would say marinated meat and vegetables. Marinated means you like put it in a sauce and let it absorb the sauce. Marinate.
Marinated meat and vegetables.
You were studying in the Philippines, in Australia. Your English has gotten to quite a good level. So like, do you have any advice for people out there?
Don't be shy and don't be afraid when you speak English. You have to speak out all the time. You also can speak to yourself.
You walk around your house talking to yourself? Is that what you're saying?
I did like, what am I going to eat today?
Okay.
I just talk to myself.
Okay, so use English to talk to yourself to practice.
Yes.
Try to make yourself think in English.
Yes, and also I watched a lot of movies. I pretend like I'm an actor in the movie.
Okay, that's great.
The language is a tool. You have to use it.
More importantly is to communicate.
Yeah, as long as we can communicate, I think that is not a problem. You can go to watch my video. I often make some grammar mistake, but I still speak English.
You do a great job of keeping a good smooth speed, and the way you speak sounds natural. I think that's also very important.
All right, so now let's move on to a game. Macca's.
I don't know what to answer. Grab the dog first.
I got super loose last night.
424.
4-4, the last one.
All right, number one, we're gonna start with something easy. Brekky.
He's faster than me. I know this one.
Brekky is breakfast.
Yeah. Ding ding ding.
Yes.
Okay, so the second one is durry.
Durry,
Go ahead.
a cigarette.
Correct.
Hey!
They call cigarettes durry, dart, or ciggy.
I have heard Siggy. Oh, you didn't say Siggy.
Ciggy's too easy.
Well, it's too easy.
Macca's.
Oh, this one.
Macca's.
Oh no! I know.
McDonald's.
Yes.
Gonna get some Maccas.
Flick.
Yes.
This one I have no idea.
My girlfriend flicked me yesterday.
Break up.
Yeah.
American English, you would say, my girlfriend dumped me.
Arvo. Wait.
It's a fruit, right?
No, that's avo. That's avocado.
Oh.
I'm going to the supermarket this arvo.
Okay, thank you. Afternoon.
Yeah.
Sorry, 我傻眼了. It's like going to the shop this arvo. Just say afternoon.
Well, I don't know. I'm not Australian.
I
So.
know. I love Australia and Australian people, but Australian slang's a little bit.
Okay, so the next one is loose.
A cigarette, is it?
Nope.
A Lucy? Okay. In America, a cigarette might be a Lucy.
I got super loose last night.
Drunk?
Yeah. That sounded really weird.
Is this an 18 plus video? In America, you might say if you had a couple beers, you're feeling loose.
Oh.
So if you're feeling relaxed, you're feeling loose.
Okay, so the next one is kind of hard. It's fair dinkum.
Verdinkum?
Fair dinkum. Person A says, I saw a cat with 6 legs yesterday. Person B says, fair dinkum?
What the hell?
Seriously?
Yeah.
Seriously?
Like, for real, honestly.
Oh.
Means something that's a fact.
Fair dinkum.
Fair dinkum.
Fair dinkum?
Fair dinkum?
Alright, so the next one is tinny or stubby.
Stubby, I think, is a beer.
It's a can of beer.
Can of beer.
Ah.
Because the beer cans used to be made of tin. So that's probably why they call it a tinny.
Oh,
A
okay.
stubby, I've heard this before, I guess because the beers are short, and calling something stubby means it's short.
Okay, so the last one,
424.
4-4, the last one.
galah. John's such a galah.
I don't know what to answer. Grab the dog first. Jerk.
No. Moron?
Sort of.
Idiot?
It means idiot.
Oh.
Okay, what's my prize?
You get special effects from Paul.
Yay! Shiny, shiny! Well, thank you, Wei, for joining us, and thanks for telling us all about your
No worries.
adventures.
Thank you for having me here.
And we have a video on Wei's channel.
Yes. It's Wei Zeng, 微笑男孩. You can go to subscribe it if you haven't subscribed yet.
So everyone check out Wei's channel and you can see us on there. We also have a special promotion for 进阶英文3人团购66折遇见说英文的自己你也可以 So thank you, Wei, and
Thank you.
see you next time.
See you next time.
Okay?
Bye bye.
Bye bye. 团购3人
3人团购66折。
团购3人购买。